In this video, I've got a very quick update and emergency warning for Dogecoin holders. Now, I've been talking a lot about how I believe that Dogecoin can go possibly to $2 or even now $3 or $5 in this bull market. And this is something that I do think is possible. But right now, we are seeing the crypto market do something very interesting regarding the total market cap, showing that we're coming up on some resistance for the total market cap and also for Dogecoin, specifically for Dogecoin relative to its valuation versus Bitcoin. And we've got to take a peek at it in this video. So stick around to the end, guys. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I'm Crypto Kip. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're watching on X. Give us a repost, tap the like, and follow us on X as well. Let's hop into this. So I'm going to get right into the Dogecoin chart to start this thing out. And you can see that on the weekly time frame candles, Dogecoin had a very, very beautiful move here over the last few weeks to move up to kind of test through the top of this band. You could just kind of see this blue line is the wick, and then a lower high. And then we had a actually move higher than this blue line here, higher than this trend line. And this weekly candle was all the way, the full body of this candle was above this blue line. And we've looked at this before, guys, and I've been saying that if we can get daily candle closes, but most importantly, a weekly candle close above this trend line for Doge, then there could be much more upside for Dogecoin versus Bitcoin. And then we could potentially even see Dogecoin go to new all-time highs versus its Bitcoin valuation. This chart, again, reflects Dogecoin versus Bitcoin. So if this chart's going up, that means that Dogecoin's outperforming Bitcoin. If this chart's coming down, that means that Bitcoin is outperforming Dogecoin. And as you can see here, if we just go down to the hourly candles, you can see we're kind of starting to cool off and come back down. Now, the good news is we are still testing around this range. And so what I'd really like to see is on this weekly time frame, I'd like to see this body of this candle close above this blue line. If it does not close above this blue line, and looking at the daily candles, if these daily candles come back down below this blue line, then we could potentially come down lower for Doge versus Bitcoin and in its US dollar value. The good news is on the daily timeframes, actually, we're looking at a very potential beautiful bounce here. This could be bad news if it breaks down below this, but I actually love what I'm seeing here. When you look on the daily time frame, you'll see that this is perfectly breaking through resistance and potentially on this time frame turning into the support. There's 4 hours left at the time of this recording. Again, if it breaks back down below this trend line, Dogecoin could come lower versus Bitcoin. Versus the dollar, how is Dogecoin doing? Dogecoin versus the dollar, you can also see this chart is kind of starting to turn around a little bit, starting to kind of cool off for a minute here, guys, which is fine because in bull markets, what we do see is sometimes you go up, it comes back down, consolidates for a little bit, has another huge leg up, comes back down and consolidates a little bit, has another huge leg up, and then kind of consolidates again, and then one more blast off peak. So things like this could happen a lot of times, guys. This Dogecoin rally, this is, again, Doge versus the dollar. This could really play out like this. Like the whole bull market, like let's just say this is something that is possible, right? You see this thing come up like it has, trickle down, come up, trickle down, come up, trickle down, and then another leg up, and then you have a bear market, right? This is something that we could see. So in the meantime, is Dogecoin a good buying opportunity? Well, I'll tell you guys this. I do like the fact that we're seeing Dogecoin versus Bitcoin right now bounce off the top of this range. It could potentially be a good buying opportunity. But at this point, after we've had such a big rally for Dogecoin, I wouldn't be taking a huge position on Doge right now. But if I missed Dogecoin and I wanted to scale into this position, well, scaling into this position now as we're potentially bouncing off support and we're not currently at the high valuation versus Bitcoin might be a better trade than buying in as we're breaking price discovery mode. That's typically not the time I like to buy it. I like to buy low, sell high. Now, if this is support, then relative to where we're going next, this would be buying low. And then, of course, if it bounces here, it'd go higher and we could, sell higher potentially. But, looking at Dogecoin versus the dollar now, I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing come back down to the 20-cent range, guys. And here's another thing you got to keep in mind. Total market cap right now, it is trying to break to a new all-time high, but we are still having this weekly candle close pending right now at the time of this recording. And if this weekly candle closes up here, it could mean that we're going to go a lot higher. We could also see kind of a double top here temporarily and do something really wild, which is see the total market cap bounce back down off this trend line, or just simply, play a little game around this area for a while before truly breaking out. I lean very bullish right now. I think that we're going to continue to the upside. I think in general right now, Dogecoin is a buy relative to the price that it's going to be at. Because again, Dogecoin versus the dollar, Dogecoin's currently sitting at 35 cents. If this thing goes to $3, that's almost a 10x from here. I think that that's still achievable for Dogecoin. Of course, there's other low cap memes and there's other altcoins that maybe you can make more than 10x gains. But a lot of people are looking for more quote unquote sure bets in crypto. And I do believe that we could potentially see, Dogecoin have a very simple to see Dogecoin go to $1. But I do believe we could see Dogecoin go past $2 in this bull market because of the implication of what comes next for the overall crypto market. At some point, even if we hesitate at this new breakout point for a minute here for the total market cap, at some point I expect 10 or maybe even $20 trillion to be the peak of this bull market, which means hundreds of billions of dollars are coming in. Elon can't stop talking about Dogecoin, as I'm sure you guys know by now. But the warning for the day is look at Bitcoin versus Doge versus Bitcoin right now. We want to see this thing bounce here. If it does not, Dogecoin's at risk of coming back down into this range. And in terms of Bitcoin dominance right now, it could potentially be topping off, but it does look like it might even want to continue a little bit higher. And if Bitcoin dominance continues higher, Dogecoin versus Bitcoin could potentially come down, even though Doge has had a rally versus Bitcoin lately. And then that might even bring us back down here to maybe this 20-something cent range for Doge. So my warning here is we could come back down into 20 cents. The good news is if we do come down there, that's a buying opportunity. But I'll also say this. I think Dogecoin is going to go a lot higher. So if anybody's scaling into a position right now, I don't hate that strategy. I wouldn't be going all in on Dogecoin right now by any means. It's had a very big rally lately. Once things have a big rally, they tend to have to cool off for a little while before they can continue to the upside. But if this total market cap just keeps going, then Dogecoin could easily keep going as well. Guys, that's all I have in this one. A very quick Dogecoin update for you in this video. I want to keep you guys posted on what's going on with Doge. That's all I got today. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. If you want to trade this coin, guys, you can sign up for Blowfin using our link. It's pinned in the comment section down below. If you want to trade Bitcoin, Doge, Peanut the Squirrel, any of your favorite memes out there, you can sign up using our link, up to a $5,000 deposit bonus. And smash a like, guys, subscribe, repost this if you're watching on X. And if you're watching on YouTube, I got 2 videos right here if you want to check those out as well. I'll see you in the next one, y'all. Peace.